All right, hi everyone. Here's a video on just an algebra worksheet. And these are some example questions, and these are pretty prevalent on the SAT and certain tests. And I hope this is just a review. Maybe this would be a good learning experience for you guys. All right, so the first question says evaluate a squared minus ab minus b squared when a is equal to -2, b equals -1. And what I'm thinking when I see one of these questions is I'm thinking let's just plug it in, right? So -2 squared minus -2 into -1 minus b squared, which is -1 squared. So 4, -2 squared is 4, minus -2 into -1 is 2, minus -1 squared is 1. 4 minus 2, 2, 2 minus 1, 1. Done. That's the first question. Next question, determine the distance traveled by a bus if it was able to average 52 miles per hour for 2 3/4 hours. The first thing I want to do is I want to convert this. I don't want it to be a mixed number, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4 times 2, which is 8 plus 3, so it's 11/4 hours, right? Made it a lot easier here. So now I'm going to use this 11/4, and it says it's traveling at an average of 52 miles per hour, right? So I'm just going to multiply that by 52 over 1. And 52 over 4 is the same thing as 13 over 1. So 13 times 11 happens to be 143 miles. And again, I'm going to go pretty fast. Don't want to waste too much time, right? Find the perimeter of a rectangle. So what I'm thinking, right, I'm not going to draw this out just for the sake of time, but 12 into 5, right? That's a rectangle. Something like that. I don't know. I'm not going to actually draw it out, but so the perimeter of a rectangle, right? Yeah, the formula 2L plus 2W, okay? What is 2L? 2 into 12, okay? That's equal to 24 centimeters, plus 2W, which is 2 into 5. 24 plus 10, 34, and again, don't forget the unit, centimeters, okay? So let's keep on going. This one, I'm thinking it's a circle, and it has a radius of 8. So that's what it is. That's what it looks like, right? But I'm not going to actually use like a diagram to illustrate this. So I'm just going to use the formulas. When you can save time, why not save time, right? So if you know the formulas, the area of a circle is pi r squared. The radius here is 8, so pi 8 squared, like that, which is equal to 64. And again, don't forget the unit. This time it's inches. So if you want the circumference, what is the formula for that? 2 pi r, right? So we know the radius again is 8, so 2 pi into 8. What is it? Oh, sorry, I forgot to put pi up here. Make sure it's 64 pi inches, not just 64 inches. Anyway, circumference equals 2 pi into 8. What is that? 16 pi inches, okay? Pretty fairly simple there. Done. All right, now it's asking us to simplify the given thing here. So the main thing we have to realize, we have to distribute here. We have to distribute these three. So 3x plus 4 minus 2 into x squared minus 2x squared plus 2x because minus 2 into negative x. And then minus 2 into negative 3 is plus 6, okay? And then we just combine like terms, negative 2x squared, 2x plus 3x, 5x, 6 plus 4, 10, okay? That's our answer. Done. All right, let's keep on going. This one, let's find a common denominator, right? 663, right? What is that? We can multiply all this by 12, okay? So what's 12 into 2/3 x? That's 8x. What's 3/4 y? Minus 9y. What's negative 1/6 x times 12? That's minus 2x. And then what's 5/6 y times 12? That's plus 10y. And again, we have to do it all over 12 since you can't just magically multiply by 12 without dividing. Basically, essentially what we're doing is we're multiplying that, right? That's essentially what we're doing, okay? But it's just a way easier way without having to deal with all these like fractions and stuff, okay? So it's 8x minus 2x, simply combine some like terms in the numerator here, minus 9y plus 10y plus y all over 12. What is that equal to? 1/2 x plus 1/12 y is going to be the answer there. Sorry, it's a little messy, but it'll be sufficient for now. And then the home stretch here, I'm just going to solve these different things here, okay? So plus 3, you solve for x, 26. X equals 13 over 2. All right. Next one. Let's multiply by 10. Technically, you're multiplying by 10 divided by 10, but we'll include the numerator later. So multiply by 10. What you're doing here is you're doing 4x, which is 40x over, 8x minus 10 and 2, negative 1/2. That's minus 5, equal to 3/10 times 10, which is equal to 3. So what is 8x equal to? 8x equals 8. X equals 1, okay? Let's move on. All right, so now we need to do distribute the negative 3, distribute the 2, right? And let's just move on. All right, 6 minus 3x minus 9 equals 2x minus 2. Subtract 2x from both sides. Combine like terms, negative 3 minus 5x equals negative 2. Add 3. Negative 5x equals 1 divided by negative 5. X equals negative 1/5. Fairly easy there. All right, let's go. 5x minus 2. Distribute. 5x minus 10 minus 5x plus 5 plus 9 equals 0. 5x minus 5x, 0x. Negative 10 plus 5. Oh, why do I keep on doing plus 5 here? It's minus negative into negative 1, which is plus 1, okay? Sorry about that. Negative 10 plus 10. That's just equal to 0x plus 0 equals 0. 0x, nothing, 0. 0 equals 0. So what does this mean in context? That x can be any number, really. That's what it means. When I see these types of questions, I'm automatically thinking of cross multiplication, all right? Sorry, that's what I'm thinking, cross multiplication. All right, what is cross multiplication? So if I have a over b equals c over d, what does cross multiplication mean? You always do, when it's like this, you always multiply these two, so b and c, and then you always multiply these two, a and d, okay? So in this case, it would be 2 into n plus 1 equals 6 into 5. So a into d equals b into c, right? So now we just distribute 2n plus 2 equals 6 into 5, 30. Subtract by 2, 2n equals 28. Divide by 2, you get n equals 14. Right? Fairly easy there. Let's keep on going. Whenever I see one of these questions, solve for a, I'm automatically thinking isolating quantities, right? And this is a really frequent question that shows up on the SAT, so this is important, right? So first what I would do is I would subtract b from both sides. So I get 2a equals p minus b. And then now what I do is divide both sides by 2, and you get a equals p minus b over 2. That was a pretty easy question, right? We will do the rest of these questions at a later time, probably in the next video. But for now, I hope this was a good review for most of you guys on how just some of these algebra questions, right? These are pretty prevalent on standardized tests and maybe even school tests. I don't know. And I hope this was a review, and thank you for watching.